Ok, vamos a empezar esto.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the fist. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I heard shouting. Someone needs help.
Graduate Raven Guard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
María, ahí mismo.
Inside, hurry! We hear you! Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Fight down!
The heat coming off that door.
No abran esas puertas.
It could spell
Una ráfaga de fuego los va a coger y los va a hacer porquería. Para no decir otra cosa. Tratando de hablar mejorcito. ¿Qué rayo? Usualmente se rompe la primera. Ahí.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
A ver si tengo... Había otro. ¿Será por aquí? No. Vamos. Hay otra persona más que rescatar. Pero no recuerdo. ¿Será por...? Yo creo que era por aquí. ¡Ea!
You will not take me.
Eso... No me lo esperaba. Miren esos números. Alguien se está quemando. Hay alguien atrapado, pero no recuerdo. Aquí, este hombre. Pues sí.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Ok.
Yes! You did it! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? Right! I'll try to keep up. My step.
My faith protects me.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No entiendo por qué.
My injuries need tending.
Pero salgan. ¿Por qué tengo...?
All right.
Tengo que moverlo uno a uno.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Eager for battle.
Ahora. No sé por qué se hundió eso.
Everyone. Mary. Mary.
Esto es lo que tenemos que...
Not everyone's a
subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
No me mires mal. No intenté lootear. Quería hablar contigo.
No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. He would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dome. What am I gonna do? She's all I had. How is this a blessing? You should have let me burn.
Ajá, de nada. Arriesgué mi vida para salvarte, pero ok. Vámonos. Nos vamos por aquí y ya está.
Karlach's temple.
Lo que quiero es...
Oh, Mary. No.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Wash.
Emperors are right.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
Takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Vamos a ver. Si vamos a ver, esto es un spear. Esto es un bow and arrow. Esto es un staff. Voy a coger el bow. Y de hecho, me lo voy a equipar. Y estamos bien heridos y no tenemos vida. So creo que es hora de un long rest. Vamos a darle save, ya que veamos aquí. Vámonos de aquí. Pues ya aquí no tenemos mucho que hacer. Vamos a... Ni modo. Vamos a trigger un evento. Primero vamos a ver si hay alguien que quiera hablar conmigo. Si hay alguien que quiera hablar conmigo. Well.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's first, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
What?
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Vamos a ver. ¿Tengo algún otro que quiera ver conmigo? No. Ok, vamos a hacer el descanso. Y creo que el descanso es, como puedes ver, aquí hay un montón de personas.
No, an Albert.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Esto llevará a ¿cómo se llama esto? Finales felices o algo por el estilo. Quién sabrá. Quiero hablar con Garlach.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of, from where I'm standing, it looks like you and Shadowheart are getting more familiar. She's a funny one. All pointy and secretive. But it seems like there's someone very sweet beneath it all. You know?
Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. Though, you know, if you wanted to meet up later, maybe we could meet up later.
Esto está difícil, no me la pongan difícil.
I know, but you only live once. And if you never throw your dart, you'll never hit the bullseye. That is agonizing. But I get it. I guess.
Ella es tan sweet.
Well, look, soldier. I won't always be too hot for words and deeds. You may regret to find that I happen to be very touch-worthy underneath the searing lethal flames. Enjoy the party. And enjoy so-and-so too while you're at it. For now. That's my girl.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry about a night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Ok, vamos a ver. Yo creo que ya podemos. Como siempre les he dicho, traten de gastar las cosas más pequeñas primero. Para que para que dé. ¿Entiendes? Espérate, vamos a quitar estos pescados. Y si pongo la cabeza esto del lechón. Okay. No. Cosas pequeñas primero. Algo de dos. Si dijera, ¿verdad? Tiro. Esto es perfecto, ok. Creo que ahora yo
The celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Esto está lindo. Espero que sea algo romántico.
You
Honestamente,
made it. Come here. Sit with me.
quiero resultados románticos, no quiero resultados sexuales.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. You must have an extraordinary affinity for the darkness. I'm jealous. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
funcione, que funcione. ¡No! 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 ¡Esto tiene que funcionar! ¡No! Ok, ok, ok. Que funcione, que funcione, que funcione, que funcione. Sí. Sí, un chance, tú, un chance.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shah, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. Perhaps. But please, enough about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. Another moment won't kill them, I suppose. Well, it might, but let's take that risk. Thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
¡Sí! ¡Sí! ¡Lo que yo quería! ¡Sí! Ok, soy un soquete para las
That
historias
didn't
románticas.
hurt, did it? Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
¡Me gustó! ¡Sí! Me pregunto cómo será con Garlach. Ah, es que es tan sweet también, pero es que...
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. Wait. There's more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Seluna and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oak Father's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us. I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise. One of the adventurers had a clue to help find it. A dwarf called Brian. It might still be found on his corpse, wherever the goblins left it.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki crush remains our priority.
Ella siempre tiene que arruinarlo todo, ¿no? Pues quiero hacer algo. Como ella siempre lo arruina todo, y ya me tiene cansado, ella se queda.
Speak. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed.
Y tú vienes conmigo.
Oak Father's blessings to you. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it... Aradin was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
Se supone que...
You wish to speak? I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the Grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books. That I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand. Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful. There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same. A bad impression. Impossible.
Yo pensaba que... es que... Se supone que se une al grupo. Nada, voy a coger a Will. Por ahora. Entonces... Si acaso él se une, pues... Se une. Will, ¿dónde está Will? Oh, Astarion. Astarion, Will. No, que era Astarion. Ahí está Shadowheart. Vamos a hablar con Shadowheart. ¿Quién sabe qué nos tenía que decir?
All's well, I hope. I was going to say the very same thing as soon as I worked up my courage a little. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Okay. No está Will. Ah, pero ahí. ¿Será que tendrá que decir que está tan lejos?
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye. That's the spirit.
Played at the ready.
El LOL. Ujú. A ver. A ver, uno. Él debería tener algo relacionado con magia. Él es un Warlock, so. No me acuerdo cuál es esta. No, esta es mejor.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Y vámonos. Esta está. Eh. Oye, ¿ahora dónde vamos? Depression. Mountain Pass. ¿Qué hay aquí? Ok. Hay una misión todavía por aquí. Vamos a hacer eso. Sí, vamos a hacer esto. Esto primero. Niveles. ¿Estamos por el correcto? Más o menos. Y aquí cogimos. Vamos por acá. Creo que nos vamos a topar con un ambush aquí. Cerca. En una cueva cerca. Esa cueva no es. ¿Ves dónde están los puntitos rojos? Y eso. Lo hice antes de entrar a la batalla.
Let my enemies fall.
Life comes easy these days.
Qué raro. Podría jurar que era. Ok, aquí está. The Reckless. Me voy un poquito para el lado. Para tener el área para poder atacar.
Be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Smell blood.
Mátalo, 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 un cantazo. No. Si esta mujer le hubiese dado. Pues creo que si no los mata se convierten en Gnolls. Y después la cosa es peor.
Psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No, the voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Como que gané.
Deep in the chaos of her mind, something responds to your command. A tadpole. It is the source of the voice. She will obey it. She will obey you. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Ok. Haciendo. Se están matando unos a los otros. Yo no sé qué yo hice con entidad. No lo sé.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Eso va a estar un poco difícil, pero vamos a ver si funciona. ¡No! Por uno. Dame un torre, por favor, dame un torre. Ok. Vamos de nuevo. Por favor, dame un número grande. ¡Sí! Ya, lo hizo. Ahora los va a matar a todos.
Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Y hay que matar a otros no. Ah, eso me dolió. No, sigue dando cosas así, no. Eso estuvo cool. Pero siguen. Will está casi muerto. Garlash. Okay. Se murió ya, ok.
Where do I go from here? Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Ah. ¿Quién te cree? Shadowheart para estar missing los ataques. Critical miss. ¿Ves? Lo dije. Yeah.
My time's running out.
Sí, no, sí. Vamos a hacer algo. Ah, no, hay Garlash. Ok, tiene 8, 2. Ya estamos aquí. Moriste. Vamos a movilizar el... Vamos a movilizarlo para acá.
I've got it.
Can't even catch my breath. Cut into the chase.
The blade will not bend.
Vamos a ir por aquí.
Finding my way.
Porque voy a coger high ground.
Can't give up.
Ahora sí, lo que quiere hacer.
Take two.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
LOL. Vamos a ver si tenemos un segundo rol. Oh, sí, tenemos un segundo rol. Vamos a ver. En serio, cada uno más chiquito que el otro. Bueno, pero aún así no tenemos una. Roll again, ok. Vamos a ver. Y ahora sí.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
Está feo. No creo que lo vaya a poder lograr. Si lo logro. No. A ver si da un reroll. Vamos a ver. Dudo.
She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She
3-1.
severs the connection and prepares to attack.
3-1 versus nosotros 5. 4 que diga. Entonces.
What's the plan?
Let's go.
Survival is all that matters.
Ya estuviese muerta.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
I won't give in. Forever dauntless. Still breathing, despite everything.
Sir, no. Vamos a acabar con esto.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Sí, pero... Esto es mío. Un arma. Vamos. Ok. Vamos a darle save. Y ahora está ahí. Lo seguimos en la próxima.
Can't wait to